landed in Switzerland. I have dog food, my full airport outfit just hanging on my bag. I stripped down and changed into a tank and spandex because it's actually so warm and beautiful here. Lucas is figuring out the rental car while I'm just walking Ziggy around. There's like this beautiful park walking area right by the airport. So we're just doing laps, getting some fresh air, and then we'll get the rental car and we'll go explore. So excited to be here. Made it into our Airbnb, and you guys, the inside is awesome, but the outside stole the show. Let me show you what we're working with. She was like, oh, Ziggy can go out in his little personal garden. We were like, what personal garden? And we walked out to this. Are you kidding me? We're right on this beautiful blue lake. There's flowers everywhere. This is our house. It has like a side little backyard Ziggy can run. And this is freaking view of the lake. So we immediately were like, let's not waste any time. Let's go get in the lake right now. So that's what we're doing. Let's go jump in and get all of the airport nasties off of us. Zig, do you want to jump in the water? You want to jump in the water? Yeah? You want to jump in the water? Let's go. So freezing cold, but this is curing the jet lag right now for sure. Oh my goodness.
Kind of far out.
That was everything we needed. That was so beautiful. Ziggy got in and was throwing the ball for so long too. He had the time of his life. But now we're dressed and we're gonna go try to find dinner somewhere. The host of this Airbnb owns a restaurant too. So I think we're gonna go try to find her restaurant. See her, she also has a golden retriever that we want Ziggy to meet. This is the little outfit. This is from Abercrombie. Abercrombie shorts and then little sandals. Luke, what's your outfit?
You guys have probably seen it. It's just pretty basic. Abercrombie, like greenish pants. I think this is called Critical Slide from Costa Rica, and then just Birks.
Very cool.
Nothing too much.
Waking up for sunrise here was probably one of the most dreamy things I've ever experienced. The colors all around you just look fake. There's pastels all across the mountains. The green looks greener than I've ever seen before, and we decided to go through a little walk through the neighborhood. I found a tiny stream that was coming down from the top of the mountain into the lake. The birds were chirping. Everything was just so dreamy. And exploring a new place on a morning walk is definitely my favorite way to start the day. Good morning, you guys. Sorry if you hear the shower going in the background, that's Lucas. But we are up and ready to start the day. I'm so sleepy. We both woke up at 12 o'clock midnight last night and we were like wide awake, ready to go. Looked at our phones and it was midnight. So it was a struggle bus of trying to go back to bed and get more sleep. And now we woke up at 6 a.m. and we feel dead tired. So jet lag is no fun, but trying to hydrate up. I've got my electrolytes. I got my little vitamins, Super Green and vitamin C. Taking all this, and we're gonna go get a start to the morning with a walk with Ziggy. Apparently there's like a pretty ridge walk you can walk along the water, and then we need coffee desperately. So we're gonna go find those, and then I think the plan today is to do a beautiful sunny hike. We're deciding between two, so we'll see which one we pick, but I'm very excited. We think this might be our last sunny day, which is so sad because it's the only full day, but the forecast shows rain for the next couple days. Yeah, look, Today is sunny and 68, and then the rest is all rain. So we're trying to knock out a lot today, and then we can just kind of chill and rest. Breakfast. That was so good. We went into a town probably 15 minutes away, and it ended up being so cute to walk around. There was paragliders everywhere. There was cute coffee shops everywhere. It was so precious. And we got avocado toast, a prosciutto croissant, and lattes, and it was so good. And we ended up actually sitting next to this man that was just there sipping coffee alone, and so we got to talking to him. And he runs a bunch of crazy ultra marathons and races and stuff, so him and Lucas connected. And I think Lucas is literally gonna run one in Switzerland now after talking to him. It was so cute. He has 2 golden retrievers, and he was showing us pictures of them and loving on Ziggy, and it was just a really sweet conversation. I feel like anytime you meet someone in person when you're traveling and you just get to like hear about their story and their favorite spots here, their recommendations, you're sharing other stories, it's just the best. But we stopped at the grocery shop on the way home, so I wanted to do a little haul because I love seeing groceries in different countries. I don't know, it's just always so fun. We got honey, Coke Zero. One thing about me, when I'm traveling, I love a Coke Zero. It's my weakness. We got some avocados, some muesli, apples, coffee to make at the house, because honestly, Switzerland is kind of expensive. So going out to get coffee every single morning, we would probably save a lot by sometimes making it at home. Got this random little chicken plate as a snack midday if you need something. This is sad. I got a berry plate and it spilled. It was so pretty, but it's just like a huge tray of fresh berries. You have raspberries, blueberries, and strawberries, eggs, some little honey crackers I thought to bring on hikes would be really good. I got a fresh loaf of bread. I can't read anything. I was hoping that maybe this could potentially be sourdough. I'm not sure. It looks like sourdough, but it smells so good. A bag of figs. I got these little Skier yogurts. We've been loving these at home, obviously from an American brand, but I was like, we need to try a Swiss brand. This looks amazing. So I got a couple of those, some rice, some prunes. This might be a little bit TMI, but if you struggle with digestion when you're traveling, every time I go on a faraway trip international, because my body's in such a routine back at home, I definitely don't have the best digestion, at least a couple days, and these are really help. Some almond milk, and I got us 2 of these little immunity shots because we're trying not to get sick when we're traveling. All right, that's our little grocery haul. We need to get dressed and go set out on this hike because it's already like 11 now, and it's so sun and warmy. I just said it's so sun and warmy. Can you tell I'm jet lagged? Okay, let's go get ready and we'll go hike. Cheers. No, you have to do it all in one gulp. That's gonna be really gingery.
Can I get a little sip
No,
first?
one gulp.
Oh my god.
That's a little bit much even for me. All right, let's go hike. We finally are making it up for the hike. Lucas is all ready to go. He got the water bottles on the chest, the backpack on the back.
Really doesn't realize 4 hours is a long time without
I'm like, I don't need a sip of water.
This is really good. She was about to go and walk like this. Just with a fanny pack. Okay.
was such a fun day. It was so long. I think the hike ended up being around 8.7, 8.8 miles, and it was so beautiful. We saw the waterfall. We had like these beautiful green pastures to walk through with all these old-time farmhouses. It was so stunning. And then we jumped in the water after, swam for a bit. My legs are dead. Like my ankles are swollen. I don't know, that hike really got me. It was very steep and then very downhill towards the end, so our legs are shot, and the ice cold water after was just chef's kiss. We needed that. We both are so tired that we were like, should we even go to dinner? Like maybe we can just eat snacks here. Even though we're hungry, we were just so tired, but I'm forcing us to get up and go because we're only here for, you know, a week, so we might as well go to a pretty dinner in Switzerland. This is the little outfit I'm wearing. It's so fun for the springtime. I think I'm probably gonna get a little chilly, but look, I match the flower bush. I will link her. Hair is still like halfway wet from the water we jumped in, but that's how we're going tonight. You look handsome.
In a fit y'all probably seen before as well.
We should just stop doing the fit checks for Luke because it's always just Abercrombie, but
well, I haven't gone shopping. Good. I don't really know how people just keep
that's a good thing. Honestly, that's how we should do it. We shouldn't.
You know, I'm trying not to be a consumer.
So buying all the new things.
I just wear the same thing every time.
No, I love that.
But actually, on a real note, I have probably like 5.
They just rotation?
5, maybe 5 to 10 like nice ones. It's probably closer to 10 that just kind of rotate. And they will definitely swap up, but this is just like a cream on cream. It just stays.
It looks good. All right, I think we're just gonna walk down a little trail and find a hotel because the hotels are pretty bougie and they have like nicer dinners. So that's what we're doing tonight since it's a pretty sunny night out. We wanna sit by the water. And then I think the next couple nights we'll probably do just very chill. We saw many Thai restaurants in the city, so that'll probably be coming up in the next few days. But let's go eat dinner and see the sunset. Ice cream.
Ziggy gets a lick.
Good morning, guys. It is kind of a rainy, gloomy day today, so we're heading into the city. We're sitting at the city square right now and just watching all the paragliders come down. But I think the plan is we're gonna go get breakfast and coffee and then drive into Lauterbrunnen, I think is how you say it. And we're on the hunt for some cow milk. There's apparently like raw cow milk that you can get from a dispenser of a farm. So we're gonna go try to find that.
Brenda saw one video and she's like, we have to find this. So we're on a hunt.
Look at that. Whoa, that's
you want to
crazy.
see something cool?
Fun fact, I did this in Colombia and it was such a cool experience and I really want to do it here, but he won't do it.
You want to see something cool?
Ew, Lucas. Okay, so for the fresh milk, I looked up where to go to find it, and there was no clear directions. It just said on a road between, I think it was like Wintersfall and Lauterbrunnen. I could be saying those wrong, but it didn't say any like specific location, so we just got on the beginning of that road and drove for a while, and we started seeing cows everywhere, and sure enough, we pulled up on this little farmhouse, and it has the milk dispenser, so we're gonna go get some fresh milk. What?
There might be a problem.
What?
I think it only takes coins.
No, we have to find coins then.
I'll go check right
There's no way it takes a credit card. We're silly. But this is the little hut we found. All right, stay tuned. We find coins. Okay, fresh milk right here. Let's do this. Is this your milk? Thank you. Okay, you walk in here. These are the bottles you grab. And then it's kind of, I think it's by the honor system. They have cheese, eggs, some honey, and then you pay here. It's literally just by the honor system. So cool. Okay, we have 1.5 francs.
Yep. Press the start button and see what happens.
Oh, Luke, look at that. It's just real milk coming out.
First sip.
Okay.
It's unreal.
Whoa. I'm not really a milk girly, but that's good. That's like cream. Whoa. We gotta eat cereal with that.
Oh my gosh. It's really cold.
Doesn't it taste like cream?
That's unreal.
Well, the milk did not disappoint. It tastes like coffee creamer almost. It's so thick and creamy and so fresh.
Cheers. Unreal.
So
man.
cool.
So it comes out of there fresh and like cold. It's like cold milk straight from the cows inside of there that they're in the back just grazing on grass.
So cool. Also, it's raining, so let's go. But 10 out of 10 experience. Wow, what a day. The days are so long and so full here, and it's only been 3 days, but I seriously feel like it's been the best trip ever. Even though our normal is to go somewhere tropical and beachy, this is just lighting us up. Like, we both are just in the best mood ever. Can't stop smiling, can't stop telling each other to like look everywhere because everything is so beautiful. And honestly, it's making us wanna buy a farm. I don't think that's possible right now, but goals for the future. I don't know. It's just so beautiful. The people are so nice. Everything is so immersed in greenery and nature and water, and everything is so healthy, and the air just feels so fresh. Like, I could just go on and on and on. This is such a beautiful country. But anyways, we set out to go find the milk. It was raining, like pouring, so we didn't think we'd really do anything today except kind of like get the milk, come back and chill. But we got there and we didn't have coins, so we had to go into Lauterbrunnen, I think is the town, to find coins, to get an ATM, get cash out, and then go find a shop to get coins. And in doing that, we were like, what are all those people walking? And we saw like this pretty trail, and I was like, let's just try to walk that trail. So we ended up starting to walk the trail thinking it would just be like a quick turnaround, and it was like a 45-minute walk through farm towns. It was so beautiful. And so we walked that for like 45 minutes into Lauterbrunnen and got a kombucha in there, hung out. Lucas got the chili dog thing, whatever that was, got the coins, and then walked back, and that ended up taking us like 4 hours total. So we ended up making like a full day trip out of it to Lauterbrunnen. I cannot say it. I'm gonna get roasted. If you're from Switzerland and watching this, please correct me. Lauterbrunnen? Lauterbrunnen. I'm gonna go with that. Correct me if I'm wrong. But anyways, made a day trip there, and it was just the best. And that literally would have never happened if we didn't need coins for the milk. So everything is a little invisible string. And I don't know, I guess if you're traveling, just go with the flow, because you never know what it will bring you, and it always makes the most fun stories. And some of the best days are honestly the ones you didn't even plan out. And the sun completely came out for that walk, so it was such a blessing. Then we finally got to the milk, and that was the coolest thing ever. You guys saw that already. I just can't believe that's people's real life. Like, I want to take all this stuff back to America and just be like, Americans, can we please live like this? Like, it's just so healthy and it's so natural and peaceful and easy. Anyways, you can tell I'm absolutely smitten over this country. Really, really, really good day. And now we're both home. Lucas is FaceTiming his mom because he's a mama's boy, and he's like showing her all of the area, and I'm just editing, trying to get just a little bit of work done. We're gonna pack it up and then go get dinner in town, and then probably have a chill night just watching the sunset. All right, we're gonna go get dinner on the water. This is the little outfit. I hope you can see it. I can't see my phone at all, but it's this adorable little dress from Free People, little sandals, and then I just have my pearly earrings and these little bangles that my friend made. Her brand is called Arcadia. They're so pretty. That's the fit. Let's go get dinner. I got the burger. Lucas got curry, and then we got this salad to split that looks so yum. Oh my gosh, I'm so sleepy with this time change. I feel like my eyes just don't want to open yet, but my body won't let me sleep any longer. Anyways, good morning. I just got out of bed and I'm gonna do my little morning wellness routine while traveling. I brought my red light mask, my beef tallow, supplements, most of the stuff that I do back home, I like to bring with me when I travel. So I wanted to show you all one of them. And this portion is sponsored by Promix, but truly you guys know how much I love showing you morning routine stuff, so I'd be showing you regardless. Promix is a really awesome supplement brand. I've been using their protein crisp puff snacks and a few other products from them for so long, but recently started using this and I love drinking it first thing in the morning when I wake up. It's called the D-Bloat, and I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit skeptical when I heard the name because I feel like a lot of products in the industry that claim D-Bloat usually aren't really the best for you. You know, like the fake skinny teas, the fake D-Bloat pills. There's just a lot that you like can't trust out there. Promix, I trust anything they make, and this product was formulated for gut health to help ease the discomfort of occasional bloating, especially while traveling. One ingredient for that is the baobab seed. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it's packed with antioxidants and fiber, and that can really help with digestion. It also helps to support your body's natural detoxification system and made for immunity. For gut health, they also included probiotics in this, so you're getting 3 different strands while taking this. Vitamin C for immunity, turmeric for inflammation. There's just a lot of benefits packed in one little drink. So I love to bring it when I travel. I'll just pack this straight in my checked bag, and it's so nice to sip in the morning. So all that being said, Promix is an awesome brand. I will put the link in the description, and my code Brinley10 will save you some money at checkout. Okay, let's get into the morning. I'm gonna sip this and put on my red light mask. This thing comes with me on every single trip. It's just the best. And then I have my little travel pills container. Look how cute that is. All right, I'll see you guys when we get into the day. All right, we are gonna make breakfast at home today. Honestly, this is one of my favorite things to do when we travel, is to get stuff from a local grocery shop and make it at home. So today's breakfast I think is gonna be avocado toast, scrambled eggs, and then this yogurt berry granola situation. So let's whip that up. It's gonna be so good.
Ziggy requested water. Unreal.
We are off for our little morning walk. It is actually really pretty out. It's like very hazy in the mountains, but sun's peeking out too, so it looks very vibey everywhere. Like look up here. So cool. And the neighborhood we're staying in just looks like a dream, so it's the prettiest walk. We're gonna go try to find a little farm and see some cows, go see the water. Let's do it. We decided our activity of the day is going to be biking, so we're walking over to the bike shop right now and hoping to rent some bikes and bike around the whole Lake Brienz. Yep. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
I think it's around 30 miles, so that's what we're shooting for today.
We got 2 hours, so we think 30 miles is a nice.
We're telling ourselves we can only leave Ziggy J for 2 hours.
Yeah.
He's going to take his little nap at the Airbnb. It's our first time actually leaving him on this trip, so we feel like guilty dog parents.
He's so tired.
You got to do what you got to do. Yeah, he's exhausted after his walk this morning. So this should be exciting. And then I think the rain is coming in this afternoon, so we're trying to get one good adventure in before that, and we'll probably just have a chill working afternoon at the Airbnb after. So let's go bike.
We got time on our side. We're in a state of hope. I need you on my fire. I want you to know that every time
We saw this floating dock and we said we must jump in. Even though we're gonna be soaking wet, I think it's worth it.
we got everything here, at least to stay alive. And the time that we share makes it all worthwhile. Got this place on our own.
got done jumping in. Thankfully, I brought a little change of clothes, so we changed into dry clothes, and I think we're gonna leave our wet clothes in a tree and then try to remember to come get them so that we don't have to pedal with wet clothes. Was it the smartest to do this at the beginning of our bike ride? Probably not, but we saw the opportunity and we needed to take it. And I'm so glad we did because that was so much fun.
You'll be the last one I think about.
Parked the bikes and found a trailhead. We're gonna see where it takes us. It looks really pretty. And I think it goes up to the ridge, so I don't know if we'll get that far, but we'll see. I'm already so excited.
I want you to know that every time you're away, I long for you so much I can find my way. And I saw you walking the line, and the truth may come as a surprise, that with you I feel alive. You'll be the last one I think about.
For the rest of the trip, we got a little bit of gloomy weather, which is still beautiful in Switzerland, but I actually decided to take this time to not vlog anymore and just cozy up. We got some good last meals, a good couple last adventures all together, and it was the sweetest time just taking a few days off work. But I feel like I captured most of our favorite things we did here, so I hope you guys got some good recs out of this. And if you're thinking about adding Switzerland to your upcoming travels, I cannot recommend it enough. It was just the best experience. So thanks for joining me on this little adventure, and I'll see you guys on the next one.